Hello guys, it's Verzikten here. Today I have very interesting clips. Please enjoy and I'll see you on the next video.
How's it going, everybody? The voice actor. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, we made like 2 noises and we didn't even do it very well. But yeah, it was kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, we made like a couple noises. I think that was pretty much it. But it was kind of cool. You can pretty much thank Corpse because he's the one who recommended us and got us in there. So, yep, good old Corpse. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, there's one downside to this. We can't listen to it on stream because of, even though we were in it, the way the DMCA works, we still can't, we can't listen to it on stream, and that's okay because it's kind of awkward. But anyway, it was kind of cool, guys. Kind of cool. We were there for a split second. It was me, Toast, and Ray. Yep, went pretty well. Mari, thanks for the sub. But yeah, we didn't do great. And honestly, I wasn't even sure if people could tell who we were because obviously we weren't actually saying words or anything. We just kind of made some weird grunting noises. Like literally that's what we went into the thing and we were in the studio, I guess, and they pretty much were just like, "Hey, make these noises and do it a bunch of times." And that's it. So I learned that I'm really bad at yelling because they were telling me to yell. And I was like, I don't know how to yell. And they're like, just keep doing it and we'll get like 20 of them and surely one of them will be good. So I was sitting there yelling repeatedly and the lady's like, yell louder. And I'm like, I can't. This is as good as it gets. So it was pretty awkward. It's kind of stressful, honestly. And I didn't even have to do anything crazy. So it was a little scary, but yeah, they just kept telling me to yell louder, and I'm not good at yelling, so that's a thing. But I think it was a good experience. But here's what I really think, guys. All right, the characters that we played, I don't know. Can I find a picture of them? I don't know if I can find it, but they're evil bad guys that beat people up. And here's what I was thinking, and Ray said the same thing. I get that obviously you can't just choose who you get to be, right? But I feel like I'm not good at sounding, like an evil bad guy beating people up. It's like no complaints, obviously. I thought it was super cool to be in a show. But like, it was just kind of like, guys, this is not me. I feel like I'd be better at something that doesn't yell as much or something. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Rian, thanks for the sub, and Hack. But, yeah, pretty much, I don't even remember what we did. I think we had to do an evil-sounding laugh, and I don't know if I did that right. We had to do some kind of yelling, attacking noise, and I don't think, I don't know if I did that well. That one I had to do so many times. Like, the evil-sounding laugh, I think we did a few times, so maybe I was better at that. And then the yelling noise, I had to do like 20 times. They kept telling me to do it louder. Ray was just laughing because she's never heard me trying to yell before. It was something, but we did our best, and that's what matters. Nundo, thanks for the sub. And I think the worst part, guys, is we had this. Me and Ray had to do an in sync kind of like laugh, teasing noise, I guess. And here's the thing: Ray went first, which means she just got to do it however she wanted. And then I had to do it second, and they're like, make sure you sync it up with how Ray did it. And I was like, oh, that's much harder than if I had just done it first. So I had the hard part, guys. I'm just saying, because Ray pretty much showed up and did it however she felt like. And then they were like, yeah, you got to make it sound more on the same timing as Ray's, or it's not good. And I'm like, oh, well, if I had gone first, then I wouldn't have to worry about that. But, overall, it was pretty cool. We went to like the studio thing, and it was really funny because so there's like a quiet room with like a bunch of doors. You walk through like multiple doors into like a quiet room for the recording. Everyone else like sees you on camera, hears everything you're saying, and is just monitoring you like a monkey in a zoo or something. And then like they just have all these like in those security shows, They have all these monitors and they hear everything. And then like, so like I think Toast went first, and he just went in there. And then actually, I don't remember if it was Toast or Ray that went first, but so someone went in there and like we would just stare at him. We hear him, and the lady's like, "Do it like this, do it like this," and we would just watch. It was pretty intimidating. Not gonna lie. I think I probably would have done better with a character who's not beating people up. Like if I got like a chill character who's not really aggressive, it would have like, you know, it would have fit how I usually do things better. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like we tried. I don't think I could ever do like a main thing, but I think it's really cool to show up like as a side random backstory character, like in the background. But yeah, I mean, I don't think much more is going to come from that. Where can you watch it? I'm not even sure, if I'm honest with you. I think, yeah, not completely sure. But, yeah, it was pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. Funimation. Yeah, I think they're the studio that it was for, so that was cool. I'm really hoping we can get more random side things, and I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I think, what's it called? I would legit do it for free. I don't know. I just think it's cool, because obviously I'm a big fan of anime, so it was cool. It was cool, guys. The April Fool's debate was not a debate. What April Fool's debate? How long was it for? It wasn't very long, guys. I mean, all I had to do was make some grunting and noise. Like, not very long for us. So, yeah. Anyway, the April Fools, what? I have no idea. Can you do the lines? Guys, let's not hype it up to something it wasn't, all right? I literally just went like, nah. Like 10 times. And then eventually I got frustrated and said it strangely, and I think that's the one they used. That's literally, that's it. It was such a minor thing, but it was kind of cool though. So, I mean, I don't know, but it was cool. It was an experience. I hope we could do it more, but who really knows, you know? Who really knows? So that was pretty cool. And then yesterday we met Carl. I don't know if you guys saw, we were streaming Valorant yesterday, and we were almost late, but then the restaurant ended up having a super long wait, so we weren't actually late. It was fine. We could have played another game of Valorant. Kind of glad we didn't though, but the stew. Yeah, guys, there's this stew. Okay, so we were hanging out. I think it was me, Carl, a whole bunch of us, right? And like half the people there had never used chopsticks before. We were at a Korean barbecue place, and like I didn't know that, but they were like trying to use the chopsticks to grab the food, and it was a struggle. So what ended up happening was everyone knew how to, they just got a spoon and they started passing the stew around because no one wanted to use the chopsticks. So they were like, guys, I got this spoon, passed this stew around, and it just passed around the entire table. It was actually the stew that traveled across the world, guys, because everyone was like, guys, I can't grab the meat, guys. Just give me the spoon. We'll say by the end of the evening, everybody got pretty good at doing it. So it worked out. Yeah, it was super fun hanging out with Carl, guys. I couldn't believe that I was meeting him. It was weird because like I've played with him so much. So like I'm used to hearing his voice and I know what he looks like, but I'm not used to like seeing him. It was crazy. But I just wish that we didn't meet up so late at night because there wasn't like good lighting to take pictures, you know? It was just kind of it's kind of tough, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not about the picture. I'm just glad we got to meet each other. But was he energetic? Carl is so funny in real life, guys. He's kind of a maniac, but really funny. Can I assume Quackity didn't know how to use chopsticks? He was not an expert at using the chopsticks, but he wasn't the worst at it. I don't want to say who was the worst at using chopsticks, just because it made it kind of awkward, but he was all right. I'd say middle of the pack-ish. All right, Carl? No, Carl's pretty good at it. Oh, no, I'm narrowing it down, guys. This is bad. Anyway, point is, overall, it was pretty fun. Ray, you guys think Ray does not, you know, she's Asian. You know, this is narrowing down a little too much. Anyway, point is, it it was pretty fun. I never met Glaive before either, but he seemed like such a nice dude for sure, and he's super stylish. So, but anyway, we pretty much met up. We got some dinar, which was pretty cool. It was a pretty good dinar, but they were like kind of kicking us out at the end because it was so late at the evening. And then we wanted to go bowling, and here's the thing, guys. We went to this bowling place that says it closes at 2 a.m., right? And we showed up at like 12:30 or something, which is late, but they're like, yeah, it's too late. You can't go bowling anymore. And we were just like, doesn't it close at like, it says it closes at 2 a.m. And they're like, yeah, but you can't start anymore because it's already 12 something. And we were like, what? So apparently I feel like, okay guys, this is weird because I feel like in restaurants, they'll have a closing time, which just means like nobody can come in after this time, but they're not going to kick you out or something, right? I feel like they should just do the same thing where it's like, you know, if it says it closes at 2 a.m., they should let you show up before that and you can do your thing. Like it's, I don't know. I don't know if that's weird, but I feel like most of the time, like when I go to a restaurant, right? They'll say they close at like 9 p.m., but they don't close until like 10 or 11 because they're just taking people till 9 p.m. and then they, you know, they don't kick you out. It's like you're in the middle of your meal and then, you know, but we were obviously kind of disappointed. So we didn't get a chance to do that at all. Some places have rules like that. I feel like it's fine. It's just hard to really tell, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if they say like this time is the last time you can show up to do something, then it makes more sense. But it's obviously tough when it's like, we close at 2, but actually you can't show up if you show up before like 12:30. So it's kind of, you know, just not good. There's nothing wrong with like their closing time. It's just, yeah, they just wanted to go home. I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't go home, guys. I'm just saying it's obviously frustrating when nobody tells you that and you just show up thinking it closes at 2. So I mean, I don't see why that's even related to it, but. Oh, Mouse, thanks for the sub, Mouse. Wow, this is the greatest. Oh God, what the heck? Thanks a bunch, Mouse. Hope you're doing great lately. But anyway, we wanted to go bowling. We couldn't, and then we played air hockey instead. Carl's kind of cracked at air hockey. Kind of weird. We want to go mini golfing one day. Because you know how Carl, we used to play golf with friends all the time. I feel like it'd be kind of cool if we did it in real life or something like that. Be kind of cool, I feel like. Okay. I think for restaurants, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe bowling alleys are different. But I've been to a lot of restaurants that they say they close at 9. Which means if you show up before 9, you can still like enter the restaurant, and then they won't like close until like 11 or something like that. Just because, you know, it's kind of weird to have people show up and then be like, oh yeah, actually, we don't close till this time, but actually you just showed up for nothing. So it's kind of weird, I think. But I don't know how it works. I just feel like it makes more sense to let people know when they actually can show up or not. I've never seen a place do that. Really? I mean, I guess it depends on what you're used to, but I'll say most places I see, they'll like give you a little bit of time before. So I don't know, maybe it's not normal, but every place I've been to usually does that. They'll like let you know before. So yeah, it probably depends on where you're from, I guess. I mean, obviously I was surprised. So for me, it's not quite that normal.